Go 49ers! Through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. So 20 yards on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
1st down, Orlando.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Now come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. It is caught left side.
The 2nd down pass.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
5 yards on the pickup. And this.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drawing up the design keeper. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1.
know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
3rd down, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
intended for number 14.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Takes it in at the 26. Got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He's brought down at the
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're throwing it. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Plowing up the middle. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st down, Orlando.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the 49ers on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 5 brings up
One of the tight ends motioning left.
At the 29-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Off the play fake, Purdy finds him over the middle. He is right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Number 14. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to get it with the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Second quarterback run here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Brings up 3rd.
The gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit is getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Peterson waiting for it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down, play action. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Number 89. It's a gain of a yard. And this is...
3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And an Orlando first down. A gain of 9 yards. And an Orlando first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline.
It's a gain of 18.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Brought in right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him a first down.
14. First down, Orlando.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Complete to number 85. He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. 4 yards.
Right up the gut. And he'll try ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
The ball carried by number 2. He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
The ball carried by
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
brought down just shy.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! These guys take a 20-zip lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the driving.
Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth can full of the seat. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. That's complete to the sideline. Not outside the room, but he does get the feet down. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds a man right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. This offense making its way back out now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Dumped off to his running back. Breaks through and breaks away. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that is a touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
49ers nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. They'll begin his return from the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They've got a man in motion. Purdy throwing here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Purdy to throw it. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Throwing from the gun. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All set now, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. And this is the running back for the visitors. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the Lions wideout. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Lions move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the New England Patriots. And this is the Saints quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Saints get a 2nd straight win after that 1-2 start. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going for it himself. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down,
Orlando.
1st down from the 42. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st down. A gain of 12. And an Orlando 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This time it's a passing play. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Purdy on 1st down. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They run with Neal. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. 1st down throw by Purdy. Caught by his back, Neal. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Purdy
7.
throwing here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can you get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On the counter, Hall. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
16 yards. First down, Orlando.
Pass play now. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Defense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A give left side for Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
At the 17-yard line.
That's incomplete on second down.
Chambers pass.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Shoves one away. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. What a season this guy has had. And yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with an option, right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Third down and long.
Third and long, Purdy. Brought in left side by Jones. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Space past the 35. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. This offense getting all set for this series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down from the 42. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
He's brought down at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Pass play coming here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds his back complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Third down, 1 yard to go. Purdy will sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching their
Hit
heads.
behind the line. That ball's loose. Scooped up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Dive play straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
A gain of 15. And an Orlando.
Back to throw now. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Hall running between the tackles. A nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 5. First down, Orlando.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
It's out on the bootleg.
17-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game of baseball, right? You look at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run here from the gun. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. Now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Feels this clean at the 30. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now this offense getting set to work here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. That's him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right
not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a design run. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.